There we go. We've got audio. All right, folks,
All
we'll do
right.
this again. Chris Larson along with Tim Lavold. Sorry to join you late. The maestro, Dan Jenkins, has been working through a plethora of problems, but I think we've got ourselves a broadcast, and just thanks so much to Dan. He's, about 3 days into making this happen for us. But join with Tim Lavold tonight. Coach Tim, how you doing?
Doing well, Chris. Thanks for having me tonight. It's exciting to be here. Fusion on the power play right now.
Fusion on the power play. We got taking the draw number 9, Lily Middle out there along with Chloe Ralston. And who's over the winger on the other side there, Tim? Looks like number 34, Kendra Harmon.
Yep.
Out to the point.
Yeah, it was
16, Craylee Walker and Kendall Sunby.
I was
Puck
saying
over
it's
to
going to
Kendall.
be interesting to not have Trinity being number 9, but it's Lily, her younger sister, instead.
Yeah.
So we'll still call middle when we have number 9 out there.
Nice look. Looking for number 15, Chloe Ralston up front. Puck down from the point. Nice save there by the Hastings goaltender. Back out to Walker. Walker over to Sunby. Sunby makes a move, gets past the skater, shoots, and a save by the Hastings goaltender.
Couple nice saves there by Victoria Steinke, goaltender for the Hastings Raiders.
Yeah, I was in the building last night. We were working on all the broadcast equipment, and Lily Middle's little sister was playing a U10 game. Boy, she's going to be a good one when she gets to this level as well.
That family knows how to play hockey.
Still on the power play here are the Fusion. Jane Volgren with it along the near side. Kicks it out to Sunby. Sunby works around some pressure, taking a look around. She's got a couple skaters out front, skated behind the net. Thinks about going back to the point. She's going to skate it out herself. Circling, kicking it over to Walker. Walker with it. Walker over to Sunby on the near side. Sunby fires one across the crease. Now out to Volgren. Volgren making some room, gets it over to Morgan Kibble, shot by Kibble, and a glove save by the Hastings goaltender.
Fusion power play looking good, moving the puck around well, getting some shots. Steinke doing a nice job keeping Hastings in the game. No score so far.
A lot of real good pressure here by the Fusion early on. Morgan Kibble takes the draw. Ralston skates in there, puck out to the point to Craylee Walker. Walker fires from the point, puck up front. Hastings able to clear. They'll send it down the length of the ice.
Hey, Chris, just got a text from Alicia Latham.
Yeah.
She's down in Madison watching the game and looking forward to a good night with the Fusion.
Awesome. Here comes Sunby in. Takes a look. Hastings able to take the puck off of her stick. Sunby battling along the near boards with Ralston. Puck comes out to Hastings. Hastings into the neutral zone. Nice pressure there by Jane Volgren. Takes her off the puck and sends her into the boards. Puck up into Volgren's skates. Hastings able to slow down the rush. Puck back down into the Fusion zone. They fire it up to Ralston. Ralston tries to send it. Middle, pressuring. Hastings, defender makes a nice move. Hastings able to break out. Puck back onto the stick of the Fusion. That's number 9, Middle. Working that very, very good freshman, Lily Middle. And Hastings able to get into their breakout and into the neutral zone. Send the puck deep. Should have an icing call, and we do. So we'll reset here down on this end. And Victoria Steinke, the Hastings goaltender, adjusting her gear, takes the helmet off for a moment.
Hey, the Fusion have had a lot of freshmen playing big roles on the team in the last couple of years, and looks like we've got about 6 more this year. So Jane Volgren obviously showing her talents already, starting first-line center.
She was a remarkable youth player. She's got 2 sisters in the youth program right now, and Jenna, U14 this year. She's having an amazing season already early on. So a lot of fun stuff, a lot of really good girls down in the youth program coming up. But Coach Matt Cranston seeing the benefits of that every season. Last year we had an amazing freshman group coming up and some really good first-year girls this year as well with Volgren and Middle coming up. A couple other freshmen. We got Ella Ronning, Lily Middle, Kaylee Lansing, and Lila Dexheimer, other freshmen on the squad this year.
And Sydney Kibble, Morgan's younger sister.
Sydney scored a goal in the scrimmage they had last week. She plays D and just really, really good.
Yeah.
Walker tried to send it down and up into the net. Sydney's been a lot of fun to watch as she's come up through the ranks as well.
And Sunby and Walker, the captains of the team, they'll have huge roles being really the primary seniors here playing on this team this year.
Kendall Sunby headed to the University of Maine next season, and she can fly with the puck on her stick. Puck out to Walker. Walker will send it down, but Hastings able to come out of there with it. That's number 36 for Hastings, Addie Selesky. Selesky shoots, and Fusion able to get the save there with Anna Woolley in net, new goaltender for the Fusion this season.
Yeah, it was a nice defensive play there by the Fusion, and Selesky's going to UW River Falls next season to be a Falcon.
Yeah, a lot of college players on this Hastings team. They are very, very talented. Lost a couple of players, including their goaltender, to some injuries here. So they're short a couple players tonight, but the players they have on the ice, very, very solid.
Yeah, Bree Balster and Kyra Erickson, both top players for the Raiders, and they're both out for the season with injuries.
That's tough when it happens this early on.
Yeah.
Fusion out there. Lauren Lindis will take the draw for the Fusion. Taya Peterson out there as well, along with Sophia DeLong. Shot on net. And we'll be able to cover it up, and we'll do it all over again from the far dot. Lindis to take the draw for the Fusion. Hastings looking to set up their offense, but Fusion able to break out. Working hard. Sunby with the puck on her stick now. Sends it out of the zone.
Well, you could see the wheels get going there. She just about had space.
Yeah. Gets those crossovers going. Kids, if you're watching at home and you wonder why the coach makes you do crossovers, watch that. Watch the speed she builds up. Number 33, Taya Peterson with it, trying to work into some pressure there, but Hastings able to clear it down. Shot on net from the point.
Both goaltenders playing solid so far.
Hastings. Oh, tried to get it into the neutral zone. DeLong sends it back deep. Hastings from behind their own net.
One of their
11.
Yeah, one of their captains, Emily Toohey.
Walker steps up, sends it down to Kivel through her legs. Puck will swing back around. Nice job there by Sunby getting that skate up against the boards and just keeping that puck in. Hastings able to get a cover. Steinke, the junior goaltender, filling in after their Bree Balster, the senior, went down with injury, and Steinke will be their primary goaltender for the rest of the season. Ralston and Kivel working low. Hastings able to clear. Puck over to Ralston. Ralston from the corner gets tied up by the Hastings defender. Puck swings around. Walker with it now. Walker working through traffic. Gets it over to Jane Volgren. Volgren battling against the boards. Puck squirts out. Hastings able to hold the zone. They'll send it back down deep. Now Eleanor Adams, the other D down there. She gets the puck pulled off her stick. Hastings back out to the point, fires it deep. Adams is there. Adams looking to skate it out, then tried to pass and shot it right off the legs of Ralston. Fusion will send that puck deep, and that'll be icing. Get a D-zone draw coming up here.
Good pressure by the Raiders there, keeping it down in the Fusion zone. Anna Woolley holding solid and making some good saves.
Oakley Holdorf checking in defensively now.
Boy, the 36 for Hastings, Addie Selesky, she's a big body out there. You can see why, she's being looked at.
Why the Falcons are interested.
Yeah.
Nice work there by Chloe Ralston, pressuring, taking the Hastings player off the puck. Kicks it out to Holdorf. Holdorf tried to hit the home run. Looking for middle. Hastings able to take it away. Out into the neutral zone to Sunby. Sunby to Holdorf. Holdorf tried to go back to Sunby. 3-on-1 here for the Fusion. Ralston Nice look over to Kendra Harmon, and the goaltender able to cover that one up. They had a 3-on-1, looking to work that puck around, trying to get the goaltender moving, but puck didn't quite come off the stick as quickly as I think they would like, and number 39, Steinke, able to cover up.
Yeah, great job by Steinke to get in position to make that save.
Linda takes the draw. She's got DeLong and Peterson with her. Hastings able to work now. Nice pressure there by Lauren Lindis, coming back to it. And loose puck, and it goes in. Loose puck situation. It looked like Anna Woolley had it covered up, but that puck kept bouncing around, and Hastings able to get it in there. I didn't see who scored the goal. There was a mess in front of the net. We'll get the call here momentarily from Mike DeLong.
Yeah, a nice low shot there. Caught Woolley in the midsection and just trickled out. Hastings player was there to put it in.
If you like to score goals, kids, keep that puck low. Everybody likes to take the high shot. That low shot's going to get you some points. You're either going to get it in or a nice shot and an assist. That puck bouncing around in front of the goaltender. It's how you score goals. Not pretty, but effective.
So Maddie Hansen scored with an assist to Jade Schauer. Those are two of their leading scorers last year. Maddie had 7 goals and 10 assists, and Jade had 6 goals and 10 assists last year on the team. So starting off this year where they finished last year on the score sheet.
So the Fusion, I think, have pretty much dominated possession time today and kept that puck on this end, but all it takes is one bad bounce, and all of a sudden the puck's in your net, and you find yourself behind. Adams trying to get that breakout going, but that big D out there, number 36, that's Eddie Selesky. That's the UWRF player coming up here. Makes a big play to keep that puck in. Hastings trying to work it down again. And Volgren able to clear the zone with just hustle and heart. Selesky sends it cross ice. And Hastings able to escape. Hastings with the puck along the boards. Now let's take it behind the net. Number 26, Olivia Erickson there. Fusion with it now. Sunby takes a look around. Skates it by, leaves it for herself. Cuts it back, up the middle, looking for middle. Hastings able to clear. Holdorf will pursue the puck down into her own corner. 34 Harmon's going to scoop it up now. Sunby out to middle. Middle's going to chase it down. They'll go behind the net. Peterson there. Hastings able to escape. Haley Seibenaller bringing it up the ice, but Middle able to get the puck, crosses the red line, dumps it down. Hastings all the way back down the ice. Nice stick there by number 33, Taya Peterson. Now Ralston with it. Puck over to the far corner. Eleanor Adams down there battling, takes it away. They got DeLong out in the neutral zone. Sends it deep. Lindis out of the ice. Shot towards net, gets knocked down by the defender, number 5, Maddie Hansen. How do you pronounce that, Tim? Madden Hansen?
Which
Number
player?
5.
Oh, number 5.
Let's go with Madden.
Madden. Yeah. Yeah, when I was down talking to Coach Joseph, we were looking at last names. I didn't think of looking at the first names.
Yeah, we figured out Emily Toohey.
Yeah.
Sunby sends it down to Kibble. Kibble up
nice
front.
goal.
Nice pass to Jane Volgren. Volgren with a one-timer right out front, and she beats the goaltender Victoria Steinke. First varsity goal of the career for Jane Volgren.
First of many, Chris. You can see that.
Of a lot.
What a great pass from Morgan Kibble out to Jane Volgren, and we're all tied up at one apiece.
You can see why those three are on the line together. I know they played together, and this was a big-time scoring line a couple of years ago at the U14 level, with Jane having one more year at U14s coming up this year. They are reunited and already getting it going 1-1. So it was Volgren from Kivel and Sunby getting the secondary assist. It is 1-1 here with 2:35 to go. Sorry, guys, we're going to be working on getting that scoreboard up on the screen for you. But, again, just kind of working through some different issues here. We're just happy to have a broadcast up for you tonight, but I just realized that, so we'll try to get that score and the time to you a little more often here as we go on tonight. Hastings sends it down, and we've got an icing and an ozone draw coming up here with 2:03 left on the clock in the first period.
You know, Chris, one thing that the Fusion always pride themselves on is being great at the face-offs. Looks like it's been pretty even tonight with the Fusion and the Raiders winning kind of 50-50, but we'll see as the game goes on if the Fusion can take over that spot where they're good at.
Middle to take the draw. She's out there with Harmon and Ralston. These are Eleanor Adams and Crayley Walker. Walker, the other senior captain on this squad. Nice move there by Eleanor Adams. Getting around the defense. Still bringing it in the zone. Get the puck down deep. Ralston just hounding the defense. And Peterson sends it deep. Ralston heading for the bench. She works hard. She's got those legs moving all the time.
Yeah, Alexis and Chloe, they're not big people, but boy, you know it when they're out there.
You watch those legs, they're just churning the whole time. Looks like a train. All right, here Adams with it. Adams makes a nice move. Skips around, sends it deep. She'll head for the bench. DeLong out there with number 33, Taya Peterson. Lauren Lindis, the center of this line. Stick goes flying. Parents don't like to see that. These things are expensive. It's always funny when it's someone else's kid.
Yeah.
Lindis trying to bounce it off the boards. Puck over to DeLong. DeLong scored in the JV game a little earlier today.
Yeah, JV won 1-0.
1-0 JV victory this evening. I'll try to get you a couple of JV games in this season as well. Like I said, we're just trying to work through all the technical stuff. We've been putting a couple of nights in here the last few nights, and just a lot of planning and everything going into this stuff, and just working on a lot of different things. 20 seconds left here in the first period. 1-1 game. Puck bounces out over to Sunby in the neutral zone. Sunby with a chance. Penalty coming up here. Arm is up.
Penalty shot? No penalty shot.
No penalty shot. If you were a coach, that's what you'd be saying, right?
Well, yeah.
You'd be yelling that. Penalty shot.
She was clear, right?
It doesn't happen too often, does it, Tim?
No.
No, you try to work it pretty hard. But
no, and I wouldn't say anything to ref anymore. I'm done with that.
Yeah. Let them do what they do.
Yep. He was right there on top of it. He made the right call.
They get paid to do what they do, and you get paid to do what you do.
Hey, second Fusion power play of the night.
Just a few seconds left here in the period, and that'll do it. So we'll go to the locker rooms. 1-1 game. Hastings lit the lamp first tonight with a goal about midway through the period, and then it was the Fusion scoring with about 2 minutes left in the period on the power play. That was Jane Volgren, her first goal of her high school career, assisted by Morgan Kibble and Kendall Sunby.
I think it was a pretty even period there, Chris. Obviously, the scoreboard says it was 1-1. Back and forth game, up and down, and both goalies made a bunch of good saves and just a lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And we knew that there were some Last year that freshman class was really good. Those girls are all sophomores.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Sunby and you got Walker, the two seniors, but a couple of newcomers coming into the game. You've got Jane Volgren and Lily Middle,
Yeah.
two freshman centers for the first two lines in a varsity game. That's something special when you're doing that. You've got some pretty good young talent.
Sure is. Kendall Sunby's numbers last year, she had 37 goals and 15 assists for 52 points. And so I know the Fusion are looking for her to rack up those kind of numbers again this year before she heads off for Maine to start her college career.
You got Morgan Kivel coming back. She had 17 points last year, 10 goals, 7 assists.
As a freshman.
Yeah. And you got Alexis. We've been talking about the seniors. We've been talking about the freshman and the sophomore, but don't forget the juniors as well. Alexis had a really good season last year, and you got Lauren Lindis out there centering that third line. So you've got talent up and down kind of those year classes, and that's something you really like to have as a coach, knowing that you're not going to have a year. Obviously, Kendall does what Kendall does, and that's a big thing, and obviously it gets the headlines here. But when you see that kind of talent up and down the roster, it kind of makes it I don't want to say easy to coach, but you don't have those big drop-offs and you get those big classes.
Well, that first line they're putting out there, with Kivel and Volgren being really offensive-minded players, and then you got Alexis Ralston, who's just in there scrapping and being, getting dirty and getting the puck for those two. You can see how that line's going to produce a lot of offense this year.
Yeah, so a lot of fun here tonight at the Wildcat Center. First game of the season. I know the Fusion had a scrimmage last week, but this is the first official game for them this season. So good crowd here and people coming out here to see what's going on. Tell me about what you've got going on, though, Coach Tim. I know the high school season for the boys, the Wildcats, starts this Friday night, and a little bit of a early season start. Something we haven't had this year, starting right after Thanksgiving. You've had a chance now, a couple weeks with your team. What do you see?
Yep. Yeah, well, so first of all, the Wildcats are hosting a little Thanksgiving showcase here at the Wildcat Center on Friday and Saturday. We've got we're playing Tartan on Friday, and then Northern Edge, which is St. Bethel and North Branch combo from Minnesota, and then Bloomington Kennedy's coming in also. So we got those 4 teams, including us. Should be a fun weekend at the Wildcat Center. The JV team's looking pretty solid this year. We've got 4. We're deep all the way through 4 lines, and I feel pretty good putting in all of them out there and having success and some good goaltending. Got Daniel Lynn and Nick Thomas, and again, put either one of those guys in the net, and we're going to be just fine. So should be a really fun season for the boys JV team.
Yeah, you got some. We talk about freshman talent on this girls team, but a big group of some really talented players coming up, and we got some young players that have been put in some pretty high places at the varsity level as well.
Yeah, Chase Wiesinger, freshman player, he's going to be taking the draw on the first drop of the puck here this year on the first line. So he's a pretty solid player, and it's exciting to have him and see what he's going to be able to do. And then we've got some others, Chase Rudolph, Max Helmaniak. Those are a couple more freshmen, including Daniel Lynn. And then, some of the sophomores, Hayden Eckholm, Jackson Flanagan. Who else is?
Yeah, you got Mason made varsity as well. Yeah,
Mason, coming back for his second year. So, we're young, but we got a lot of talent. We've got a great leadership group. With Amundsen and Rock and Hopeful and
Ben Johnson.
Yeah. So going to be a great group of kids and should be a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. The boys, both teams really looked pretty impressive last week in the scrimmage. So I think they're excited to get out on the ice and actually play in a game where when the referee puts his arm up, something really happens.
Yeah,
it was tough. Some of those things we saw last week when nobody went in the box. So I think the kids are excited about a real game coming up here this weekend. So it should be a lot of fun.
You always, as a coach, you always want to have a couple of weeks of practice to get everything put in place and get your systems together and stuff. But we all can feel it right now. We're all excited to get out there and play something that means it.
Yeah, so we've got those couple games coming up here right after Thanksgiving, and we get into the conference schedule. But something special that we did last year, going back to Fargo
Yeah.
again this year after Christmas. What's that experience like?
It's a blast. It's so fun going up there with the kids and just getting away from everything for a few days and being a group and being a family up there. And, we get to play, the varsity team gets to play on that outdoor ice rink, and it's really a stadium, and they get to be on, a high quality broadcast up there, and a lot of fun for those kids to get to do that. The JV group plays a couple indoor games, but they're 17-minute periods, which is longer than we're used to, and just a great time.
And that stadium where they have it, it's probably the biggest building that they'll play in all year too. That's a pretty good sized building. It's a really nice building.
Yeah.
New stuff. Basically everything around there is almost all brand new. So
Yeah.
it's a really nice facility. I think it's a really cool experience for the players and probably I hope for the coaches as well.
Yeah.
Really cool experience.
Yeah, it is. And at first we're like, Cam, what are you doing bringing us up to North Dakota?
Right.
And then you get there and you get your butt kicked by them, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they can play hockey in Fargo up there. So we got a couple different teams this year. Williston and can't remember what.
And I think we're playing West Fargo again this year. But the team that was really, really good, we're not playing those guys this year.
Yeah, Cheyenne.
Yeah, they were really pretty incredible, and I think you could put them with really any of the best teams in this area, and they would definitely stand up there with them.
For sure.
But we'll do the West Fargo again, and then Williston will be a new opponent for us out there, so that should be fun as well. But hopefully everything goes. It seems like Dan's got things kind of rolling over here. So hopefully everything goes well this weekend. We'll try to get you going back up there and have some broadcasts for you. But we're going to take a quick break. We're going to drop the mics down, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Second period about to get started. Chris Larson, along with Coach Tim Lavold, Dan Jenkins working the computer there, and we got Chris John working the camera here tonight. Great, great crew. You saw the sponsors go up on the screen as well during the intermission. I was just talking to Coach Lavold. He's like, "So are we getting money for this stuff?" We really have to thank the community so much because we wanted to put together a really, really good broadcast this year, and we're still working through it. It's going to get better. But we had so many people in the community just step up, and I was telling these guys, we went out to ask for money this year to help us do these things and help inject some more cash into our program to make our program better. And like no one told us no. It was insane the amount of support we got from the community, and just have to thank this River Falls community is just pretty amazing. The way everyone stepped up and just cut checks for us, it was crazy. A couple folks from down in Prescott as well. We got Certain House Chevrolet and Patex on board as well from down in Prescott. So we're really excited. It's going to be a fun year on ice, fun year in broadcast, and it's just really cool to see the community really rally around the program for the season.
That's really awesome, Chris. Great job. Thanks for you guys for doing that and being able to get these broadcasts out for those who can't make it to the rink. They can still watch the game. So
Jenny Lean and Jessica Bruncourse and Susie Simon really part of that fundraising team, the advertising team, and they did an awesome job.
Hey, the Fusion starting the second period on the power play.
That's good to start. That's how you want to start. Walker with it. Works it through the neutral zone. Gets it over to Sunby. Sunby on the far side. Taking a look around. Jane Volgren scooting down towards net. Puck over to the far side. Over to Kivel. Kivel swings it over to Volgren behind the net. Volgren doing a little work. Trying to kick it over to Kivel. The puck comes back out to Sunby. Sunby pinches up. Chloe Ralston sends it around. Alexis, beg your pardon. Swings it around. And Hastings able to clear the zone. They'll skate it down.
Yeah, here comes Selesky.
And she can fly too.
Yeah.
Again, you can see why she's going to the next level, the way she moves on her skates.
Nice blocker save there by Woolley.
Walker with it. And Mull takes it away from her. Mull with the puck, looking for a shot. Nice save there by Woolley. Walker leaves it for Sunby. Sunby out to Ralston. Ralston able to get it out of the zone, leaves it for Sunby. Sunby will skate it up along the near boards, looking for some space in the middle. Makes a move, shoots. Nice deflection there by number 16, Allison Werner. Shot doesn't make it towards the net. Wool with it, trying to send it out. Ralston pressuring. Walker working along the far boards. A little scrum there.
5 seconds to go in the power play.
And Hastings able to clear, and they've got a possible opportunity here. No icing since we've got a power play, but number 23, Grace Patrick with it. Puck loose. Now to Autumn Burt. Burt swings it around. She's got Haley Siebenaller there. Siebenaller takes a look around. Sends the puck cross ice, scooped up by Casey Plank. Plank just works it deep. 2 on the puck there for Fusion. They're trying to center up here. And the Fusion able to clear. Kendra Harmon sends the puck down the boards. Middle pressuring. Adams scoops it up. Adams up the boards to Harmon. Nice centering attempt there by the Pirates. Raiders. They look like Pirates with their Raiders. They have one of the things I enjoy about Hastings. They got some really cool facilities. That football stadium down in the pit there when you drive into town. But if you ever go to where they play hockey, you could film the movie Hoosiers. If you wanted to make Hoosiers for hockey, that's where you would film it. It is everything in there is wood. The bleachers are wood. The ceiling's wood. Everything is wood in there.
Yeah.
And the signs are like these old tin signs that you can imagine were made in the 50s and 60s. And I was talking to the Hastings coach, Jim Joseph. He's got that longer hairdo than he had when he was here. He looks pretty cool.
I don't think he's cut his hair since COVID, Chris.
He looks pretty cool, but they said
Yeah.
that they filmed quite a few commercials in there. The NHL has done some stuff in there. I mean, it is a cool old school building.
Yeah, I haven't been in there since my kid was in Bantam, so that was a little while ago, but it's a fun place to play.
Yeah. Really cool acoustics in there as well, just with all that wood. Fusion trying to work the puck low here. Nice defense here by Hastings. Hastings able to clear it out.
I think Peavy tripped over the face-off circle there.
Get the puck around Holdorf. Sunby trying to clear it up, but Hastings keeps it in. Nice centering attempt there. Great stick there by Oakley Holdorf, taking that shot opportunity away because that was point blank.
Big defensive play there.
Puck deep to Hastings. Hastings going to work it up the boards here. They get it to number 14, Jade Shower. Shower with the assist on the opening goal of the game. Walker working behind the net. Now Ralston with it. Ralston gets taken off of her skates. Puck underneath of her. Olivia Erickson takes it away, but Ralston able to recover. Gets it out to Kivel. Kivel into the neutral zone. Makes a move. She's got some space. Tried to leave it for Volgren, but Hastings able to take it away. Adams steps into the play. Picks it up. Got a shot. Shoots. Puck deflects. Puck loose out front. Hastings able to send it down the length of the ice. He's scooped up by Adams at her own blue line. He's got Walker with her, sends it up the boards, bounces it off a few Hastings skates, probably looking for that extra skater penalty there, but doesn't get it.
Hey, Chris, fun fact for the Hastings Raiders. Backup goaltender Addison Lanning is the daughter of the UW River Falls athletic director.
Very cool. These are the things. This is why Tim makes the big bucks. We send him out there to talk to coaches, and he comes back with really good information. Middle taking the draw for the Cats. She's out there with Chloe Ralston and Peterson. Or Harmon. Over to Harmon. Harmon with it along the near boards. Tried to kick it down there. Nice play there by, that was number 36, Selesky again. Just getting her body up against the boards, not letting that puck trickle deep. But Fusion able to work the puck deep.
She gets a lot of minutes, Selesky does.
She sure does, and there's a good reason. Just moving people around there. Puck out to Walker. Walker over to Adams. Adams working through traffic. Good looking shot there, but it gets knocked down. I think she hit a defensive player there.
Look at that. Adams goes and makes a great move to get open for that pass, walks in, takes a good shot, and then she's the first one back on defense to go stop the Raiders from going down the ice.
Walker, really nice play there, too. Got the skate out there, knocked that puck down, kicked it towards the boards. If you're playing defense, you're back there alone, don't know what to do, just get it to the boards. Nothing bad happens from there.
Yeah.
Nice work. Sunby shoots, scores! Right up the slot, found a little space, didn't need a lot, and right to the glove side, into the net, and the Fusion lead it 2-1 here with 10:53 to go in the second period.
Hey, and just like you were saying, after the Raiders scored in the first period, shoot that puck low, good things happen, and that was a nice low one there by Kendall Sunby, and she caught the twine for her first goal of the season.
Sunby, the leading scorer last year, and already with 2 points here, she's involved in both goals. So unassisted goal there for Kendall Sunby, and it's 2-1 Fusion with 10:30 to go in the second period. Puck out to Kendall. She'll fire it down into the corner. Lola Peavy out there on the ice for the Fusion.
3-1 for the Raiders.
Sunby back and just went to fire there and didn't get all of it. Nice stick there by number 11, Oakley Holdorf. She's done a nice job in front of the net tonight. Sunby passed to herself, works through traffic, backhand score.
Oh, Kendall Sunby at her finest right there. Oh, Chris, that little chip pass off the boards to herself. What a great play.
Yep. Chip pass goes forehand to the backhand, and she knew what she was going to do skating in and just had that goaltender just reading the script, put the puck right behind her, and it is 3-1 after two quick goals by Kendall Sunby, and the Fusion up by 2.
Well, and interesting there, the Raiders had a 3-on-1, and the player chose to shoot the puck instead of pass, and ends up being our benefit with Sunby going down to the other end and scoring. The Kendall Sunby Show. Uh-oh.
Fusion going to get called for a penalty here.
Great save there by Woolley.
Great save. She was all by herself, able to kick that one to the corner. Selesky trip coming through the neutral zone, and Fusion will go on the penalty kill for the first time tonight. Looks like they got Rayleigh Walker.
Craley's been in the penalty box before.
She's been there a few times.
Knows what it's like.
She's been there a few times.
Yeah. She's a hard-working defensive player, and when you work hard all the time, you're going to get a penalty once in a while.
She gets called on to fill a lot of shoes out there. She's moving all the time. She's on the ice a lot. Fusion out there with Middle and Sunby, Ralston, and Adams on the penalty kill here. Shot from the point nearly beats Woolley, but Woolley able to get the pad down. Ralston trying to work to get that thing out. Shot from the near side. Puck back out to the point in Schuster. Schuster with it, fires.
Oh, big save.
Nice little pad save there by Woolley. Puck out to the far side. She'll skate it in. She's got a little space back down to the corner, now out to the point in Schuster. Schuster tried to send it down. Sunby gets a stick on it. It is a one-on-one play. Sunby likes these odds. Skates around the defender, takes a look, shoots, trying to go far side there. Nice defensive play there by the goaltender, knocking that one down. Sunby diving for it, getting a stick on the puck there, and Hastings will send it deep.
I think Steinke took that one right in the chin, Chris.
Yeah, it was right there, wasn't it? That's the way they used to do it back in the beer league. You just shoot at the heads.
Yeah. Boy, Kendall was kind of quiet in the first period there, but holy cow, she turned it on here in the second.
Some of these players, maybe just it's been a little while since they've played in a high school game and just kind of feeling things out and seeing where everybody's at. I'm sure she knows she's got some pretty good talent on the other side tonight, and just kind of seeing where everybody's at and then doing what she needs to do once it's time. So an ozone draw here on the penalty kill for the Fusion. We've got Morgan Kivel in there along with Alexis Ralston. Looks like Adams and Holdorf at ease. Raiders swing it behind their own net.
Chris, I wasn't sure when you said we were going to be out here in the cold, and it's not too bad out here at the Wildcat Center. Plus, a pretty good view up here in the Crow's Nest.
This is a very cool view. So the camera, you guys are watching the game from center ice, but we are in the corner right above Anna Woolley, right above the net where Hastings is trying to score from. But, yeah, it's actually a pretty nice view here. Looking right down the ice. Kivel sends that one all the way down. 18 seconds left in the power play. 7:50 to go in the game. 3-1 Fusion over Hastings. And again, we're still working on some things with the broadcast. We'll get a scoreboard up there for you at some point this season. But just tonight, with everything we had going on, it just wasn't going to happen. But we'll definitely have something here for you coming up in the near future. We'll just read that time and score for you here as we go. You guys can see the scoreboard on the far side of the arena. We can't right now. We've got those banners in our way, but I can look over my left shoulder and sort of see what's going on. Alexis Ralston sends the puck deep. She's out there with Volgren here as the penalty runs out. Now Lily Middle steps on the ice as well. Middle knocks it down with her skate. Jane Volgren trying to get it on the stick. Hastings able to clear. Puck down to Holdorf. No, she's going to leave it for Woolley. Holdorf out to Sunby. Hastings able to take it away. They'll send it out to the point. Sunby gets a stick on it, knocks it down. It was Selesky trying to step up on it. Now a little foot race there. Sunby with Selesky. Sunby beats her to the puck.
Takes the penalty, draws the penalty. That's speed.
Yeah, that is speed. Speed kills in just about every sport.
Yeah. There's that Division I speed. Man, she can fly.
Yep.
Coach from Maine is licking his chops, or maybe it's a woman. I don't know. Whoever it is.
They're licking their chops.
Excited
they're excited.
Excited to get Kendall out there on the East Coast.
So the Fusion just came off the penalty kill. Will go on to the power play here.
Is this their third power play?
It is. They are 1 for 2. Sunby dumps it down to Ralston. Back out to Sunby. Sunby stops it with the skate. Tried to send it over to Walker, but
nice poke check there by Hansen, the goal scorer for the Raiders.
Volgren will bring it into the zone. Fires a low shot off, and the goaltender is going to cover. Steinke wisely shut that one down. Again, that's that low puck.
Yeah.
You shoot it high, it's an easy glove save, and we're all done. But you shoot it low, and there's a little bit of panic there by the goaltender. And those are how you get your shot opportunities. She misplays that puck. You get a loose puck up front.
There's that
Walker.
Face-off win for the Fusion.
Walker. Over to Volgren. Volgren fires. That's Adams. Yeah, 14-4.
Volgren's not that tall.
She is a skyscraper out there. There's Volgren with it.
Yeah.
Down into the corner. Puck up along the boards. Walker with it now. Walker shoots. Nice look. Looking for a deflection there with Ralston out front. Now Adams will skate it in. Working through traffic. Comes around. Leaves it for Kivel. Beautiful power play here going for the Fusion. Oh. Nice poke check there by Adams, taking it off the stick.
Yeah, boy, Adams is starting to flex her talents right now.
Mull working pretty hard there for Hastings in the neutral zone. Ralston trying to clear, gets it over to Walker. Walker, nice move around Mull, but Mull just hassling the Fusion. Trying to escape here while on the power play. Scooped up by Casey Plank. Plank skates it in, shoots. Nice deflection off the skate of Ralston. Fusion will swap a couple out. Sunby back into the game.
25.
Along with Lily Middle.
25 seconds to go in the Fusion power play.
25 seconds in the power play. 5:21 to go second period. Fusion up 3-1. 1-1 after the first period, but the Fusion with 2 goals from Kendall Sunby here in the second period have broken out to a 2-goal lead. Middle to take the draw. The officials getting a little bit of talking there too by Jim Joseph, former coach of the River Falls Wildcat High School team. Tried to sneak that one through the forward's legs, but there's that puck loose. And Holdorf takes a look around, fires it up to middle. Middle, through the middle. Taking a look around, sends it deep, crosses the red line, send the puck deep, and the Fusion will try to chase this one down. Harmon down in the corner. And Sunby able to stop that puck with her stick. And Hastings back to full strength here. Puck comes out of the zone. Sunby with it. Couldn't quite get those skates where she wanted to get them. Hastings out in the neutral zone. Holdorf is back. Number 12, Brooke Townsend, battling down in the near corner.
One of their captains.
Harmon with it. Harmon out into the neutral zone. They'll work it to Zaleski. Scooted over to Siebenaller. Siebenaller sends it into the zone. Sunby with it there. Sunby tried to leave it for herself. Came back to it in the second time, and now Sunby out into space into the neutral zone, and she's got Lauren Lindis with her. Gets it over to Lindis, and a nice defensive play there by Zaleski. Puck out to the point. Shot from Holdorf is corralled by the goaltender, Victoria Steinke.
You know, you like to see Sunby out there trying to get the rest of her team involved in the play and, you know, getting that pass across to another teammate, giving them a chance to put one in the net.
Yeah, I think when you play defense and those coaches are looking at you, they like to see those assists just as much as the goals. I mean, that's when you're on the blue line, those assists are big time. You're putting the puck in a spot where your teammates can score. And speaking of where your teammates can score, that puck was right there for Sophia DeLong, and a nice one-time opportunity there, gobbled up by Steinke.
Yeah, I think Sophia's getting her first varsity action this year. I'm not sure if she got any shifts or anything last year, but she wasn't a full-timer for sure. So
Yeah,
so she's stepping up and getting some varsity time as a sophomore.
doing a nice job out
Yeah.
there today as well. You're on that third line. You're just trying to work, trying to wear down the other team. And if you can get some scoring opportunities, awesome. But
Yeah.
just out there to kind of make
Yep.
them work a little bit and get your other skaters an opportunity to catch their breath. Adams in the near corner. Puck loose out front. Adams chips it out. They'll fire it back down. That one knocked down by Mull. Mull trying to work up front and knock down that shot from the point.
Yeah, it's number 20, Lauren Mull. Good player for the Raiders. She's been all over the puck tonight.
Yeah, we've called her name quite a bit. Loose puck here. Mull with it. Nice job there by Walker stepping in. Didn't need to knock her down. Just got the stick on the stick and made that shot. That would have been a point blank. Who knows where she could have put it, and just made the shot not as high percentage. And Woolley able to knock that one down and corral it. Just under 3 minutes to go here, second period. Fusion up 3-1 over Hastings.
Here comes the top line again for the Fusion.
Jane Volgren to take the draw. She's out there with Kivel and Alexis Ralston. Sunby, she likes to dive. Holdorf pursuing. Holdorf tried to chip it around. Nice job there by Grace Petrick knocking down that pass attempt, and now Sunby with it. Sunby into open ice with Ralston. Sunby trying to get it over to Ralston. Sunby gathers it up again, tried to put it right through the wickets, but a nice close up there by the goaltender for Hastings. Hastings back in the neutral zone. Volgren is back along with Ralston. Volgren over to Holdorf. Holdorf takes a look around, sends it up the ice to Sunby. She got a stick on it, but Hastings able to gather it up, and they'll send it back down the ice. Here come the Raiders. Nice move there. 2-on-0, and Woolley shuts the door. Puck comes out. Ralston pressuring from the neutral zone. Volgren scoops it up. Volgren will skate it in. Takes a look around. Shoots. Nice patient look there. Waiting for that window to open up before she shoots. But Hastings able to shut it down. Raiders trying to break it out. Kivel with it. Kivel keeps it in. Hastings able to gather it up and skates it out in the neutral zone. Walker in her own end. Walker bounces it off the boards trying to get it out to Harmon. But now Harmon with it. Harmon over to Middle. Middle couldn't find the handle. Adams chips it out in the neutral zone. Middle with it. Middle sends it deep. It's got Harmon and Ralston working with her. Puck out to Ralston. Ralston, again, just couldn't quite get a handle on it. Now Adams with it. Adams skates it down. Hastings looking to clear here. They got the puck on their stick. Bring it out in the neutral zone, pressured by Harmon. Harmon gets a stick on it. 1 minute left in the second period. 3-1 Fusion off of 2 goals here in the second period from Kendall Sunby. Icing called there on the Raiders, and we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Fusion here in the last 52 seconds here of the period.
Yeah, number 2 for Hastings, Autumn Burt. She's heading to St. Kate's to play hockey next year, so heading to the next level.
Yeah, a lot of really good players here. And unfortunately for Hastings, 2 really good players lost for the season from injury already early on. Puck down, and we got another icing call 45 seconds ago, so we'll do it all over again. Volgren, Kivel, and Alexis Ralston, the forwards. Holdorf and Sunby, the Ds, for the Fusion. Hastings takes a look around, sends it up the boards, able to break it out. They'll send it deep. No icing this time, able to cross that center line. Holdorf pressures. Sunby working back there. Mull working with the puck into the far corner. Volgren pressuring. Volgren stick. Shot. Oh, bouncing puck goes just outside the net. Nice break there for the Fusion. Holdorf working in the near corner, putting that stick on the bodies of the Raiders player. Puck squirts out to the point. Fire from the point. Sunby scoops it up. She's got Volgren with her. Sunby fires from center ice. Puck just dancing in front of the net there. Volgren pressuring, and that will do it. So at the end of 2, it is the St. Croix Fusion 3 and the Hastings Raiders 1.
Yeah.
So nice period there for the Fusion.
Yeah, and especially Kendall Sunby. She kind of took over that period, scored 2 goals, had a couple more great chances, and really took the team on her back like she's been doing for years, and gave the Fusion a nice lead going into the third period.
Yeah, a couple of really nice defensive plays out there by Walker and Holdorf too. They did a really nice job, and just it's easier to play defense too when your forwards can keep the puck on the offensive end of the ice.
Yeah, that's
makes
for sure.
makes the job a lot easier for the Ds. They can just patrol that blue line instead of working around behind their own net.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as we're gonna hang out here, let's go through some of those sponsors we've got this year. First of all, First National Bank. Jeff Johnson and the crew there. Thanks so much to them. And then we did that event last week down at Juniors, and that was just awesome event. Filled the place, and it was just a lot of Wildcat hockey fans down there. It was a good time. Bros is gonna put the games up on their big screen down there, and if you're looking for a fish fry, you got some people in town on Friday. Always a really good fish fry down there. We got Sarah Jenkins Realty. We got Patax down in Prescott. Twin Cities Orthopedics stepping on as well. And then I think one of the funnest holiday traditions we have in River Falls when you get some family in town, especially in the wintertime, over maybe the Christmas holiday, do a little bowling. Go over to St. Croix Lanes.
Yeah.
That's always a good time. You got the Cuds from Cud Realty. They're stepping on as well. We got Flashback Film and Video Transfer, G&A Painting, Map and Fit, River City Stitch, Jill Morrow Insurance, Cerner House Chevrolet, A1 Archery, and LA Glow. So thanks to all those folks for helping us put this broadcast up and helping out the program as well. We're going to take a quick break here, catch our breath, maybe warm up our hands. We'll be back with the third period. It is 3-1 Fusion over Hastings, opening game of the season for the Fusion, and they're taking care of business, doing a nice job, 1 period away from putting it in the win column, game 1. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, third period about to get underway here at the Wildcat Center. It's Chris Larson along with Tim Levold. We got the maestro, Dan Jenkins, working the computer behind me. And we got to come up with a good nickname for Chris John. Chris running the camera behind there as well. So awesome crew here on board with you tonight. And we've got the Fusion with a 3-1 lead taking on Hastings. Third period puck drop. Here we go. Morgan Kivel out there with Jane Volgren and Alexis Ralston. Puck back deep. Holdorf's going to corral it in her own end. And a Woolley in net for the Fusion tonight. Junior goaltender. Puck out front. Kivel tried to send it out. Hastings able to work it back down in the corner. Ralston now. She's pressured. Volgren steps in there. That's Holdorf back in there as well. Fusion working the puck out.
Sunby fighting some sticky ice.
Yeah, that Zam just comes off the ice. A little bit wet still down there. And a shot from the point by Volgren is gloved by the Hastings goaltender, Victoria Steinke.
Grizzly went down in the warming area there in between periods, and there's Mike Miller and Bob Iverson hanging out, a couple of former varsity assistants under Jim Joseph that came out to see their friends' hockey team.
And they look good. Hastings got some real talent here and doing a nice job. Really, it's two Kendall Sunby, just great plays, one right after another. That's the difference in this game. Early goal by Jane Volgren got it started for the Fusion. And then it's been Sunby and Sunby. Adams back into her own end. She'll skate it behind the net. Puck gets taken off her stick. She able to recover. Trying to work some magic. Fusion able to clear. Harmon sends it out. Puck back into the Fusion zone. Middle, working back to it, but it is number 36, Selesky, the UWRF commit, with the puck. Trying to center up there. Woolley's head over the shoulder, taking a look around. Selesky deep into the offensive zone. Walker with it now. Walker. Puck now onto the stick of number 33, Taya Peterson. Fusion, work it deep. Peavy with it. Out to the point. Holdorf loses the handle, and Townsend will bring the puck down for Hastings. Sends the puck over the net. It's Tim Levold's favorite shot. Kendall Sunby with it now behind the net.
The guys on the bench yell, higher, higher.
Peavy chips it out.
You know, the Fusion defensive players have been doing a great job of getting sticks on pucks and just not letting Hastings get good shots.
Sunby steps up. Sunby working. Tried to take that one off the crossbar. A little bit too much mustard on it. Ralston out to the point and Holdorf. Holdorf down to Sunby. Sunby making some moves, looking for an opening. Tried to get it out to Volgren, but lost the handle.
Did you see a little bit of a potential Michigan coming?
I think she was thinking about it. University of Maine product, thinking some Michigan there. Out to Kivel. Kivel skates it into the zone. He's got Ralston with her. Volgren battling for it. Nice work there by Walker, stepping up, keeping that one in the zone. Walker trying to work this puck deep. Volgren steps in. Volgren loses the handle. Tried to leave it for Ralston. Ralston takes a look around. Thinking point. Now she'll work it back behind the net. She's got Volgren with her. Nice look to Walker. Puck back out to Hastings, and Hastings able to clear. Walker wanting it, just taking that puck away from the Hastings forward. Fusion able to clear the zone. Puck back to Adams now. Adams ahead to middle. Puck back out in the neutral zone and Adams. Adams kicks it back to Walker. Walker ahead to Harmon. Harmon sends it deep. Harmon pressuring. Ralston working along the far boards. Harmon with it. Goes back to the D. Sunby over to Holdorf. Holdorf able to clear the zone, but Hastings will reset. They send it deep, and that'll be icing. And the Fusion will get an offensive zone draw here coming up.
You know, Chris, another thing the Fusion are so good at and they pride themselves on is really forcing the other team to take long shots, to take contested shots.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing a great job of that tonight, getting stick on puck and just keeping everything to the outside and making Anna Woolley's job really pretty easy tonight.
Yeah, if nothing's coming at you going 100 miles an hour, it tends to be a little easier to make those saves. And like you said, Tim, every time that Hastings has had the puck in their offensive zone, we've got stick on stick and just not giving them those just, hammer type of shots. Everything's kind of been like just kind of deflected, everything coming towards the net. Nothing with all the mustard on it. Harmon working the puck down to Ralston, and Steinke able to cover. We'll do it all over again.
I got to make sure I get a chance here. Jim Joseph's on the bench for Hastings. 6 years ago, Jim Joseph called me up and said, Tim, you want to coach JV hockey? I said, you're darn right I do. And 6 years later, I've been, just having a blast being the JV hockey coach. So really appreciate him and all the things that he did for me. And he coached my son Noah, and just a genuine good guy.
Yeah, Jim was really fun when he was here. That was back when I was the PA address announcer, John Serene taking over now since then. But back when Jim was coaching, I was doing that job, and it was a lot of fun talking to Coach once in a while. He'd slide up there and have a little conversation with us. Sunby shoots that one over the net.
Notice the last couple Sunby shot have been the high variety, and she's missed the net. He's like, well, I got a couple already, so let's try to have some fun. Maybe go bar down or something.
Right. Little bar down ski on the tendy. Fusion, or Hastings able to escape. Puck scooped up by Lauren Lindis. No icing. Hastings from their own end. DeLong pressuring. DeLong, more pressure here. And Hastings able to send it out. Morgan Kivel just stepped in. Adams able to get the puck into the offensive zone here, but Hastings able to clear. Kivel from the neutral zone now. She'll work back into her own end. Leaves it for Volgren. Volgren's going to work along the near side here. Looking for an opening, trying to find somebody up front, but nobody up front yet. She'll kick it out to the point.
Look at that patience as a freshman.
Volgren with it. Looking. She had Ralston up front, and Kivel comes right down the slot. Gets a nice shot off, but it's knocked down by Steinke. Oh, boy. Hastings hit a weird part of the boards, and that puck almost went in their own net. Now Ralston with it. Out to the point. Walker sends it down. Kivel taking a look around. She's got Volgren up front. Kivel up to Jane, and Jane, again, that's that stick on stick, sends that puck up into the netting.
Yep, nice stick by Maddie Schuster. Maddie's got an offer to go to Bethel next year, and she's trying to decide if she wants to do that or not. So, a lot of college talent on the Hastings team so far this year.
Middle on the ice with Chloe Ralston and Kendra Harmon. These are Walker and Adams. Puck up into the Hastings bench now. We'll reset from the neutral zone here.
Hey, one more fun hockey fact for the Hastings Raiders. Number 14, Jade Schauer. Her dad played for UW River Falls. He was a Falcon back when in his playing day. All kinds of ties to the Falcons here on the Hastings team.
This is Selesky showing off why she's getting looks. Walker with it. Bouncing it off the boards here. And nice little break out there by the Fusion. Harmon along the far boards. Chips it deep, and she'll head for the bench.
Well, and again, as much as Zaleski had that, chance to rush the puck, the Fusion kept her to the outside and didn't give her anything.
Yep. Just keep that puck to the boards, and tough for bad things to happen to you if you keep them on the outside. Zaleski trying to go downtown that time. Fusion able to take him off the puck, and here comes Taya Peterson. Peterson working hard. there with Lauren Lindis and Lola Peavy.
Oh, good.
Shot from
Oh,
the
what a
slot there.
save.
Yeah, Woolley was partially kind of blocked out there and got that pad over there just in time to send that puck away.
There's one.
Yeah, loose puck out front that time, and they're able to beat Woolley. So that will close the gap to 3-2 with 8. You got 54 or 34, Tim, left here in the third period. 8:54 left in the third. It is a 3-2 game after the goal there from Hastings.
Hey, and that looks like the same combo that scored the first one for Hastings, number 5 from 14.
Maiden, we call him that Madden Hansen from Jade Shower. Just working that puck, and, they don't all have to be pretty, right?
Yeah.
They don't ask how. They ask how many. Here comes Sunby. Sunby shoots.
Save.
Nice save there by Steinke. Sunby trying to get this thing back to a 2-point lead. Back out to the point now. Volgren with it. Volgren working through traffic, and the puck taken off her stick. Hastings will send it down, but Fusion will be back. Volgren's going to scoop this one up in her own end. She'll skate it behind the net. Nope, swing it back around. Sunby working back there. Sunby with it. Puck loose out front. Dangerous spot there. Ralston or Kivel able to clear it out in the neutral zone. Now Sunby picks it up. Forwards headed to the bench. Sunby trying to make some offense up, waiting for the forwards to skate on, and they will have to regroup. Should have been. Yeah, they got the delayed offsides call here.
Oh, penalty.
Oh, they called a penalty.
Penalty on Hastings.
On Hastings, it's on number 26, Olivia Erickson. And the Fusion will go on the power play here. Will be Middle, Ralston, and Harmon, the forwards. And they're going to put out, looks like Adams and Walker, the Ds.
4th power play of the night for the Fusion.
1 of 4 so far. Nice look. Harmon looking for Ralston out front, unable to get the shot off, but put it on her stick.
Yeah, they like going from the back door out to the middle there, and Hastings did a nice job shutting that one down.
Adams over to Middle. Middle trying to pass it back, but lost the handle on it. Now Ralston will head for the bench. Again, another weird bounce off the glass there.
The old Wildcat center bounce is showing up here in the third period.
Volgren with it. Volgren looking for an opening, working through traffic, but she's taken off the puck by Selesky. And Steinke will cover. We'll get an ozone draw coming up here, and this will give the Fusion an opportunity to finish their change. Looks like Hastings going to bring in a couple of fresh defenders as well. So it'll be Volgren, Kivel, and Alexis Ralston. It'll be Walker and Sunby, the Ds. Fusion looking to get another one here up on the board, getting themselves some space here. But nice play there by number 23, Grace Petrick, stepping into the passing lane, taking that puck away and getting the puck down on the wrong end of the ice for the Fusion. 57 seconds left in the penalty. Here comes Sunby. Sunby skates it in, taking a look around. Kivel and Ralston. Ralston's there. She gets taken off the puck. Petrick working there against Ralston. Ralston out to the point. Volgren was there. Volgren sends it down deep. Kivel working along the far side. And Hastings able to clear all the way down the length of the ice. 29 seconds left in the penalty. 6:11 to go in the game. 3-2 Fusion over the Hastings Raiders in a very exciting, interesting contest tonight. Back and forth hockey game. It's been a lot of fun.
I think
Selesky. Selesky skates it in, taking a look around, shoots. Nice rebound opportunity there. Woolley finally gets a cover, and Hastings, really good look on the penalty kill there. Selesky skated in, found some space, had a forward coming down with her. That was number 14, Jade Shower.
I think one of the first thing the Fusion coaches talk to the new players about is how to rotate into where Kendall was and cover her space,
right,
so that she can go do her thing, because there's Jane Volgren in her first varsity game out there covering for Kendall's spot on the point.
Kendall lost her stick there and just working the puck down the ice with her skate. Fusion back on sides. Kendall just heads for the bench. Get somebody in the game with a stick. And Ralston with the motor down there trying to chase that one down. Hastings able to clear. Fusion go D to D and send it down. Harmon able to get the puck deep. She's going to try to chase. Hastings looking to get in their breakout here. They send the puck up the ice. That one gets out of the zone. Fusion able to clear. Hastings with it now. Raiders skating it through the neutral zone.
We got 6 Fusion on the ice. That's too many, Chris.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier in the game. They just brought the puck right in when the Fusion were making their changes. They just skated that puck right into the bench area. And if the puck touches you and the person you're trying to go in for is still on the ice, it's a penalty. So the Fusion will go on the kill here with 5 minutes left in the third period.
It's always a challenge at the start of the season is some of that timing when you're changing lines on the fly like that. And sometimes players they get too excited. They jump on the ice too soon. And the next thing you know, you're in the penalty box for too many players on the ice.
Looks like we got
I got timeout for Hastings.
Timeout Hastings, and this is a spot. Down 5 minutes ago on the power play.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity to get back in the game. Hey, if you're watching at home, looks like right now we got about 50 people watching online. Go in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. If it's from out of town, put the city in there, maybe the state. If you're watching here in River Falls or up in Baldwin or wherever you are in parts north, hey, if you're just out hanging out in the garage, put it in there. We'd really be interested in seeing where you're watching from. We enjoy having a crowd here. Looks like Stephanie Larson checking in, saying, great picture, great audio, watching from Illinois. We got some other comments here. Guy Munson, let's go Fusion. Trinity Middle.
Yep.
Talked about her. She says, roll Fuse.
Yeah.
Cheryl Volgren, that's Jane's grandmother. She says, go Jane and team. Yeah, lots of comments here saying, go K-Sun. Kendall Sunby looking better than ever by Trinity Middle. And Dan Jenkins, the maestro, working right behind us, giving us the clap, clap, clap. But let us know where you're watching from. We enjoy kind of seeing that and where the broadcast is reaching out to.
Chris, Fusion coach Matt Cranston, what's he in, like year 25, 26, something like that?
Yeah, he's I think he predates the building by a few years. Back when we were playing over at the on the campus of UWRF, and
been running captain of the ship here for the Fusion for the entirety of their existence. So Matt always does a great job, always has a team ready to go, and here's another good example of that. So
Selesky from behind her net, nice clear there for the Fusion on this penalty kill. This is going to be a big kill here with under 5 minutes to play, and the Fusion up by 1, 3-2. Selesky gathers it up again, takes a look around from behind her own net. We'd love to keep this puck on this end. Ralston gets caught up in the skates of Olivia Erickson, but gets right back up and right back into the play. Erickson with it now. Erickson sends the puck to the middle, scooped up by number 2, Autumn Burt. Burt takes a look around. Let's keep this puck on this end here on this penalty kill. Selesky with it. Selesky working through traffic. She leaves it for Mole. Mole, good look. Nice job there by Woolley getting the pad over there and knocking that one down, because when she shot that, I thought that was in.
That's a couple in the last 5 minutes that she's just done a great job getting a toe on. And
Selesky from the point.
There's
that one got the rebound. And again, Tim, that's that low shot from the point.
Yep.
Puck comes out, and I believe that was Burt sliding in there and firing it in.
Yeah, that's that St. Catherine's commit. Autumn Burt getting her first goal of the game, number 2.
So a 3-3 game now with 3:52 to go here in the third period. And that is precisely what we've been talking about the entire game. Just shoot that puck low, look for the rebound, and you've got some forwards out front that can just bury it home.
And it shows you what a big deal getting a penalty late in the game is when it's a close game and giving that team a chance to get that power play goal.
3-3 game here Under 4 minutes to play. Hastings trying to send it down. Sunby scoops it up. Hastings clears it back out in the neutral zone.
Nice pass.
And they'll
big
fire it from wide. And Woolley able to get that pad to it and cover it up just in time because that one was a missile from about 30 feet out.
So this is Hastings has played 3 or 4 games already, or 2 or 3 games or something like that. So I'm wondering if we're getting late in the game here and maybe the Fusion are feeling the first game legs. Where Hastings has got their game legs going after, playing a few already.
First game legs, and we've got 2 centers centering the first 2 lines that are freshmen playing their first high school games.
Yeah.
And you're out there against girls that are going to be playing at the college level next season. And those are some really talented freshmen and some really talented players. But when you're 15 years old and out there against 18-year-olds, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Grace
Especially
Petrick.
Since the freshmen are probably 14, not 15.
Right, yeah. Battle in the corner down there. Fusion able to clear the zone. Scooped up in the neutral zone by Jane Volgren. Volgren with some room, chips it backhanded towards net, and Steinke able to send that one to the corner.
And there's a freshman muscling her way into the shooting zone.
Jane actually played a tournament with my son Jack Larson this summer, playing some boys hockey at a pretty high level, and she was very impressive. Very impressive. She's a heck of a hockey player. So ozone draw here at the near circle. Kivel's going to take the draw. Volgren and Alexis Ralston out there, and it'll be Walker and Adams the Ds.
Neil Akelis is high.
Neil was like a fixture in this building for years. I think they basically set him up. He had his own couch here. Should have anyway.
Yeah.
Selesky skates it through neutral ice. Leaves it for number 26, Erickson. Back down into the corner now.
Nice stick there by Walker to deflect that puck into the corner.
Kivel tried to leave it for Ralston. Adams is going to step up into the play here. Adams with it, looking for a shot. Sends the puck near the net, just wide. Still working onto the stick of Mole. Nice job there by Harmon. Harmon's got Kivel up front, tried to get her the puck. Little deflection there, and Selesky got a stick on it as well. And Steinke able to cover. 1:56 to go here, third period. 3-3 game. Fusion put 2 on the board in the second to break out to a 3-1 lead. And Hastings with a couple goals here in the third period to even this one up at 3 apiece.
Julie Deans, who is she's sitting on the couch in Matamidi watching the game.
Nice. Cheering on Taya Peterson. It's so cool now with having YouTube up on your big screen with the smart TVs. I mean, you can watch this stuff. Nice look out to Sunby. Sunby up front. And a big save by Steinke. Middle, put it right on Sunby's stick. And beautiful piece of skating, finding a little open spot there to shoot at. But Steinke closes the door.
Ooh, that's
Woolley
a good one.
Covers that one with 1:23 to go in the third period.
Chris, one of the things that's really different between the boys' game and the girls' game, if you notice, the girls will take the puck in kind of wide and they'll step into the middle of the ice knowing that they're not going to get hit.
Right.
In the boys' game, if you step into the middle of the ice, you get hit. And it's just such a big factor for the girls. They can step into the middle and get those shooting opportunities.
To me, it makes the game a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoy. Oh, big look there.
Yeah.
Givel over to Ralston. Mull battling in the corner of the Ralston. Ralston ties her up. Volgren steps in, take the puck. She's looking around, looking for somebody. Sends it out to Adams. Adams will skate it in. She'll work the baseline. Hastings takes it away. Nice stick there by Adams, keeping it down. They'll chip it around to Selesky. Selesky takes a look, sends it up the ice, bounces it off the boards, but onto the stick of Walker. Under a minute to play. Looking for Adams. Adams scoops it up at her own blue line. Kicks it over to Kivel. No, that's middle. Middle. Working traffic. Gets the puck taken off her stick by Zaleski. And now Mull trying to scoop it up there by the Zamdor. And again.
Wildcat center bounce.
Wildcat
that's
center bounce.
3.
Middle, out to the point, Adams. Adams fires from the point, bounces it off the crossbar and into the net, just about an inch away from going bar down. And we will reset here.
And the boys yell, higher, higher. But boy, that was 2 inches too high.
2 inches too high. Sunby on the ice with Walker. It'll be Ralston, Chloe. It'll be Middle, and it'll be Harmon on the ice here for the Fusion with 20 seconds to play here.
And the Fusion win the big draw right there.
Oh, nice look there from the point. Walker working it down, and Harmon got a stick on it. Walker with it. Walker just sends it into the corner. Middle with it. 5 seconds left. Sunby fires towards net. Oh, she had Harmon on the back door, but nothing cooking there. And, boy, Selesky came up big there on that far side with about 15 seconds left. So we got a tie game, Tim. What happens next?
Well, you go talk about it for a minute or two, and you get back on the ice and try to win.
So we got a little OT coming up here. Break this down here. How much time they got?
Well, the 3-minute break here.
Okay.
Go talk about it. I believe they're going to switch sides, so Anna Woolley will come down here to defend this net. That just makes that long shift just makes it a little more challenging and gives the teams a little more opportunity to score a goal.
Mm-hmm.
From that point, it's just a matter of put Kendall on the ice and let her go win the game.
Do her thing. Yeah, we'll go through some of these comments. We got Coach TJ's wife watching from Baldwin. It's Kelly Clun saying, go Fusion. Cheryl Volgren checking in from Balsam Lake, Wisconsin. And, boy, the ice has got to be starting to form up that way. We're going to be walking on water here pretty soon, Tim. I know you get to do that every day out here at the Wildcat Center. But for a guy like me, being able to go out and do a little ice fishing, I'm excited about these low temperatures coming in. We got Aaron Hacker hanging out in the garage in Roseville, Minnesota. He says, great job, guys. Thanks to Aaron for that comment. Alicia Hickox, go Fusion, cheering for Jane from Fergus Falls, Minnesota. We definitely got some ice forming up that way. Molly Fox says, let's go Fusion. Julie Deans, we talked about her a little bit, checking in from the couch in Matamidi. And then Neil Akla, hi, Tim and Chris, go Fusion. Just fun to hear from folks, and hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Again, thanks so much to Tim for hanging out here with me tonight, Tim. It's been a lot of fun. I've never done a game with you before.
No,
and
first time.
It's been a lot of fun working with you. I really enjoyed it.
Usually I've been in your spot the last couple of years, and so it's fun to be back on the color side and not have to talk quite as much and just enjoy the hockey game.
Enjoy the hockey game. You didn't have to worry about the computer either.
I know. That was awesome.
That was always I always felt bad for you working up there, doing the JV game and then running up there and having to deal with all the technical aspects. And again, Dan Jenkins has stepped in, doesn't have a kid in the program, but just wanted to help out with the broadcast. And we would not be on the air tonight. I can guarantee you that if not for him. Kevin Westhouse has spent the last couple nights over here with us as well, working on everything and just helping us get everything going. And Chris John stepped up this season to run the camera. We got Mike Goring's going to do some stuff for us on the road. I think Goring's going to film varsity on the road. Jason Trank's going to do JV on the road. So just a lot of people stepping up to help this broadcast once we get to the boys' side. On the girls' side, if we can get some people that want to do it, I'll certainly help them try to get things going here. But really, it just comes down to me and you and these guys having some time when we're not chasing the boys around all these different hockey rinks. But it is a lot of fun. A lot of these girls are girls that I have enjoyed watching come through the ranks. And, I've been a big fan of the Black Cats the last few years, and it's just been fun watching all these kids come up through the program. It's fun for me to come to these games and see the kids that I've known over the last few years get on the ice and play as a high school player. It's just really fun for me to see these kids out here. So we got a overtime period here. It is an 8-minute period. Sudden victory, and like you said, Tim, they switch sides, and Fusion's going to go with Kivel, Ralston, Volgren, would be Sunby, and Holdorf defensively.
Yeah, when you have to defend that side that's opposite of your player bench, it just makes it a little bit tougher to get changes,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit tougher to get fresh legs out there, and then just makes it a little bit more of an offensive game.
Yeah, a really weird place for the D's to get on and off
Yeah.
the ice. I think the forwards, it's not quite as difficult with the D's. It's just really kind of an odd spot to be in. Zaleski's been logging a lot of minutes. She's able to clear the zone. Nice job there, Sunby stepping up, but Hastings able to get into the offensive zone. Fire shot off Woolley's pads, puck out to the point. Zaleski scoops it up. Nice stick there by Kivel, taking that one away. Working around Woolley, puck out front, and it's number 5, Madden Hansen, just waiting for that rebound to come to her, and she puts it in.
That's going to be a hat trick for her tonight, I believe.
Yeah. 3 for Hansen. Just Johnny on the spot.
I think a lot. When you really look at that, you look at Hastings roster, a bunch of juniors and seniors. You look at the Fusion roster, a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, and I think the veterans just took over there late in the third period and won the game for Hastings.
Yeah, they did a really nice job and just working that puck around and just putting more and more pressure on Woolley and just getting those rebound goals. That was the difference tonight. We talk about that pretty much throughout the broadcast. They're not pretty goals. They're nothing that you can go, hey, let's put this on the highlight reel, but they count as 1 on the board. Yeah. And that's all you need is to put those 1s up on the board, and it's a 4-3 win for Hastings tonight in comeback fashion.
Yeah.
Madden Hansen with the game winner in overtime and really set up by Eddie Selesky. And we saw the big offensive output by number 10, Kendall Sunby, and she does a great job defensively. But Selesky is the difference maker for Hastings, and they put her on the ice a lot. They definitely got a lot of minutes out of her tonight, and she just moves the puck really well.
Yep, sure does. So, hey, a bunch of freshmen got their first ice for the Fusion. Building that team here for the future. So just a bright season coming up for the Fusion. They're looking good. They're going to shake this one off and get ready to play Friday over in Baldwin at their Thanksgiving showcase. I think they're hosting Black River Falls on Friday, 11:30ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they'll have a fun weekend over there. Boys are playing here in a showcase, and should be a great weekend for River Falls St. Croix Valley hockey.
Yeah, it should be a real fun weekend of hockey coming up. Hope everyone enjoys their turkey, gets an opportunity to hang out with the family, and just enjoy the holiday before we come back to the rink on Friday. You've got one more practice left before turkey, and it's not a 5:30 a.m. start for you tomorrow, so
9.
You get to sleep in a little bit.
Sleep in. I can't wait.
That'll be nice. Kendall Sunby with 3 points tonight, 2 goals and assist.
Yeah.
Jane Volgren with her first career high school goal. Congratulations to her. Morgan Kivel picking up the apple as well. The sophomore forward's going to have a really big and a really nice season. Hope you all enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Once again, thanks so much to Tim Levold. Tim Kivel I talked to before the game. He's always a good conversation. But thanks to Tim Levold. Thanks to Dan Jenkins. Thanks to Kevin Westhouse, who fuels this whole thing we do here as well. And Chris John stepping in tonight, running the camera, doing an awesome job. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We enjoyed bringing it to you. We'll keep doing this as many times as time allows because it's just a fun game coming out and seeing this. Until next time, have a great night. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Take care.